Welcome back, or if this is the first time that you are watching one of my videos, welcome. Today we are going to be making this little floral-ish bowl, and we are going to be trying out a new toy that we just ordered. It is the Let's Resin Auto Electric Epoxy Mixer. I got it through Amazon, and there will be a link in the description. Full disclosure, I do have an affiliate link, so if you like this and purchase it, the channel does earn a little bit, and those funds will be used to order more things for the stream and the videos. So this is what it is. It is a silicone cup that holds, this says 30 ounces, and then it has this mixer with a little power button and the stir. So when you put it on, you press the button, it will stir for us, so we can prep other things and not be tied to stirring for 5 minutes at a time. So what we're going to do, it takes 140 ml. So we're going to do 2-part resin today. Then we are going to use this lemon yellow Let's Resin dye, and then the red Let's Resin dye. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some drops around and then pour into the center, and hopefully the red and the yellow will spread out over the bowl and down to the bottom and give us like a floral leaf kind of design. So first we are going to start with getting our resin ready to go, and that's 140 ml. So we're going to use this cup, and we will zero it out. And let's see how much we have left in our old jugs. This is part A, and we're going to see if we have 70. Hopefully. Oh, a little bit more than we needed. That's 80. I'm going to zero it out again for our part B. And I don't think we have 70 this time, so we may have to open up a new bottle. But let's see what we've got. Crossing our fingers that we'll hit, we have 80. Oh, 82, 83. So we'll add 3 more of the A. There we go. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put this to the side. I'm going to put this lid onto here. And we're going to press the button. Let's move this real quick and give you a view. So we are going to let that run, and then we are going to come back when it shuts off and see how it goes. So while our resin is in the vacuum pot, just to get some of the bubbles out, just want to talk a little bit about what came with this mixer. Of course, it had the head unit and the mixer blades, and it has a charging cable, which it came with the USB charging cable. It has the instruction manual, and then it has this small silicone mat that you can set it on so that any drops don't get all over your work area. I think it was like under 30 bucks, and will help save some time. Again, there will be a link in the description. It's an affiliate link, so there is a small percentage earned if you make that purchase. And then there's like a cleaning tool as well to help get the dried resin off the blades, but we cleaned it up right after. So our resin is in the pressure pot for about 5 minutes. Actually, the vacuum pot, I apologize, about 5 minutes, and we will be right back to pour our mold. All right, we are back, and what we are going to do is start by giving our mold a little bit of a of a spray just to help keep the bubbles from forming inside. There's something on the inside there. There it is. Got it out. Make sure we don't have anything in our mold. I think we're good. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of resin in the middle. Just a little bit to start. Alright, and then we're going to put a drop of yellow and then red and then yellow and red. We're going to alternate, and I don't think that one was opened. So bear with me one moment. We're going to take our little paper clip and just alright. So we're going to do a drop of yellow. And that's not what we wanted to happen. And a drop of yellow. And then we will do alternating red. Let's do a little bit more of the red, and then we'll do another yellow on there. And we'll add a little bit more yellow. Alright, now what we're going to do is we are going to pour dead center as it spreads out until we are just about full, and we'll see how it goes. I think we're going to need to add a little bit more color now because I think it's all going to sink. I can see some spots of yellow as it's filling. I can see the red, definitely see the red. And let's do a couple more drops just for the part that's going to ultimately be the bottom. And we'll pour right in between again. We'll fill it to the top. going to give it some taps just to get the bubbles to come up, but I don't see any bubbles so far, which is good. Look at how that color kind of exploded at the top. And I don't think we want to have it too clear at the bottom, so let's just a couple more drops. Where is my... We'll do is we'll pour a little bit more, and then we will swirl it a little bit at the bottom. We will let that sit. We'll give it a once over. Actually, we can put a little bit more to flatten that out. And we'll swirl it again because it got a little pushed. Well, hopefully this is going to turn out. We'll give it a once over with our... I don't see any bubbles though, so that's a good thing. All right, we're going to let this sit for about 24 hours, and when we return, we will demold it and see how it came out. See you in a little bit. All right, we are back to unmold the bowl that we made. So, a little bit of a sharp edge. We want to be careful so we don't cut ourselves again. Well, it looks like it came out pretty nice. I don't see any bubbles. I do see a few little bubble marks, but I think that's probably from the coloring. Not too bad. It didn't kind of work out how we thought it was going to, but it did work out nonetheless. Kind of pretty, nice little snack jar, put candies in or something, but all right, pretty happy. This will end up going out on the Etsy site shortly. There'll be a link in the description. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. If you'd like to be notified when videos are released, please hit the subscribe button. And as always, thanks for watching. See you next time.